Richard Coronado, assistant principal currently right now at Vincent Palan Elementary in the Seguin Independent School District, and I do anything and everything involved with running a campus as an instructional leader. I'm actually a two-time graduate of Schreiner University. I received my Bachelor of Arts in 2003 in exercise science, and then began as a coach and a teacher at the high school level, and so I decided to go back, and it really put me on the path that I'm on now, continuing my education and continuing to move forward. And so I graduated in May of 2013 with my Master of Education in Educational Leadership. When I was looking for programs, there's a lot of programs out there. To me, I didn't have to look any further than just going back to Schreiner, and then once I sat down and had an interview with Dr. Kramer, it was a done deal. I knew that was the right place for me. And the instruction was incredible because what it does is it marries practice with theory. I still draw back on a lot of things that I learned from that program now that I'm 3 years removed, and I'm now as an administrator and as a certified superintendent. So it's very holistic. Schreiner takes the approach of the entire student, definitely a constructivist theory type of approach. And if you're going to educate kids effectively, you have to look at everything, not just the curriculum and the instruction that you're throwing out there to them, but really understanding that you have to figure out where they're at, where they're coming from, and meet them there, and then figure out how to get them to that next spot. So, for me, I was on a fast track, and I still am. So I want to go ahead and my goal ultimately is to become a district superintendent. So I want to move along as fast as I can. The timeline for completion is also really good because I got it done in 11 months. Schreiner really sparked that lifelong learning fire under me, and so what I decided to do is obviously I moved on and I earned my principal certification after I graduated from Schreiner. And this past year I've spent studying for my superintendency in the executive cohort at Texas State University. Started in June and I just finished up in May, and I just got my test scores, and so I did pass. I was a member of the men's basketball team. I played at Schreiner. I was a point guard, and was fortunate enough to have that experience as a student athlete. To me, that's important because you really match that scholar with that athlete, and you create the right scenario for people to be successful. So I like the jersey. It was hanging in my closet for a long time, and I finally said, I need to get this thing put up and displayed. So the majority of the people that I knew were in the program were married. They had a career, they had children. So it's a big commitment, but definitely one that I would do again in a heartbeat if I had to go back. It certainly was worth it. You're not just going to earn a degree and then walk away and never have any connections. I have so many people that have been so helpful. I had a name, I have a story, and they're still involved, and they're still helping me, write that story. So